The clerk, she might need you to sit for a few minutes and wait, or she might have that information. Okay, have a step right here and she'll let you know who that's going to be. Good morning, you're Kevin Calise. And Mr. Calise, were you able to get someone hired? All right, did you talk to some lawyers? Speak up, please.
I talked to Joe Vasquez, Kelly, and James.
Okay.
And also
Okay, and where are you on being able to get someone hired?
I'm over the assistant.
I'm sorry. Y'all, I can't hear. I'm having a hard time hearing. So if I can get you all to please keep it down. Say it again.
I'm about to switch jobs because the job that I have right now is barely giving me any hours.
Okay.
Maybe in about a month I'll be able to hire someone.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for doing what I asked. I'll reset your case in normal about 30 days or so. If you get someone hired, bring this reset notice to them. If not, make sure you've talked to some others, or if you've selected one that you're going to hire and made a payment, bring a receipt, things like that, okay? Step in front of the clerk. Good morning. You're DeMark Cole?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Cole, were you able to get someone hired?
I had talked to Crenshaw, Wilkerson, and
Who?
Reedy,
Rennick?
and they were out of my price.
Are you working?
I'm trying to, I just started, but I haven't got paid or anything.
With what? With who?
Walmart, the remodeling thing.
Okay.
So,
But you know what your income is going to be on that? What you're going to make it per hour, kind of?
yes, ma'am.
So what I'm going to do is have you fill out some paperwork this morning, Mr. Cole, to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Thank you for doing what I asked you to. You need to fill that out accurately and completely. Just leave it all blank. Do the best you can to fill it out. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, okay? Step in front of the clerk, and she'll give you that paperwork. Good morning. You're Jorge Del Fierro,
Yes, ma'am.
and were you able to hire a lawyer?
Right, Kendall, I paid him $300, but he said since the charge went up, he would have to, I had to pay more.
Right.
So he told me just to get a piece of paper for them to for the hire him as my lawyer. Like so.
He told,
I'll get back to y'all, my bad.
say it
I
again?
gotta get a paper from y'all so he can fill out and bring it back to court.
So once you make all of your payments with him, he'll file something with us that tells us that he's been hired. Did you have a receipt for what you paid him?
At the house.
Okay.
I had to reverse it.
All right, so I'm gonna, I'll reset your case about 30 days. Do you think you'll be able to get them hired in
Yes,
full by
ma'am.
then? All right, so bring the reset notice that you get from us to his office so they know when that court date is when you make your payment, and then they'll tell you what to do. If for some reason you don't make all the payment in full, but you make partial payment, bring me the receipts as well, okay? Step in front of the clerk. Right, Kimler.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. You're Crystal Robertson. And Ms. Robertson, this is your initial appearance. And cause number 25 DCCR 1256, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of forging a governmental instrument from June 4th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I was in correspondence with Ms. Tanika Solomon. Shortly after the holidays, I could no longer get in touch with her, so I have a consultation meeting with Wilkerson on January 19th.
Okay, perfect. So what I'll do, Ms. Robertson, is reset your case about 30 days.
Okay.
If you get someone hired before that next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options.
Okay.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Good morning, you're Lance Charbino. And Mr. Charbino, since you've made bond this time, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am, I have not. I talked to Mr. Crenshaw once again to see if he could work with me a little bit, but it's still only $4,000 down before we can start. Talked to Mr. Wilkerson, and then a Miss Robin. I forget which place Miss Robin is from, but I talked to all 3 of them. I start work tomorrow, going back to the plants, making more money, so I'll be able to see what I can do.
Perfect. So thank you for doing what I've asked you to do. I'll reset your case about 30 days.
Yes, ma'am.
Do your best to try to get someone hired. If not, at least narrow it down to who you're planning on. If you've made any payments, bring me those receipts.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, step in front of the clerk.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good morning, you're Maria Garza.
Yes.
And Ms. Garza, were you able to get someone hired?
Oh, no, ma'am, but I spoke to 3 attorneys. Burnett Cole, she's asking 5,500 and half down. And Franklin is 10,000 half down and 250 a week. And William Marcus up to 5,000.
Are you working?
I'm high social appointment.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, thank you for doing what I asked, Ms. Garza, I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill that out accurately and completely. So whatever income you do have, you need to make sure to include it with your bills and all of that, because you're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it.
And also, I have receipts on my phone where I paid bills. Is that fine?
Just write it all down. You're going to get a form, and you need to write all of those down on this paperwork, okay?
Okay.
Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you the paperwork. Good morning, sir. You're Mark Marceau? And Mr. Marceau, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
No, you were gonna call me, bring some papers in to show my,
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
you told me to bring some papers in to show my social security.
Yeah. You can give them to the clerk.
I have it,
Just give it to the clerk. I'll take a look at it.
and this is the social.
All right, I'm going to find based on this that you do qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. If you will step in front of the clerk, she'll let you know who that's going to be and what your instructions are. Step right in front of this clerk. I'm going to give you a court-appointed lawyer, and she's going to tell you who that is and give you their information. Yes, sir. Thank you for bringing that. Good morning, sir. Are you Aaron Roberts?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Roberts, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1525. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from September 25th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Are you working?
Actually, it's my,
I need you to speak up. And y'all, I've got a cold. Hang on a second. I've got a cold and I cannot hear. So I'm having a hard time. If y'all need to talk, I'm gonna ask if y'all can step in the back or step outside. I'm just having a really hard time hearing. And you need to speak up.
yes, ma'am, I do some engine mechanic, pretty much the bike that I got in truck loan that he said I was running from, I had to sell it to pay the loan off for my brother to even get me out of jail and the stuff that I got going on now. They were supposed to issue me a point for the lawyer, but
So here's the thing. You have a court-appointed lawyer.
yes, ma'am.
But when you make bond, I expect you to at least try to hire your own attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna reset your case. If what you're doing isn't making money, doing small jobs, you need to go try to,
When it not
just
enough to-
listen, okay? I want you to try to either get a lawyer hired, or I want you to try to find a job so that you could attempt to hire one, okay? Before the next court date. So if you get a lawyer before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then again, two things. I want you to try to get a job, and I want you to bring me proof that you have applied at jobs. And I also want you to start talking to lawyers so you know how much they cost and what you're trying to save up. Bring me those names of who you've talked to, how much they charge, so I know you're trying to do what I've asked you to do, then we'll discuss your options, okay? If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you'd go back to jail. You understand? All right, step in front of the, sir. Sir, come back.
Yes, ma'am.
I need a yes or a no.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Step in front of the clerk. Good morning. Are you Michael Sarant?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Sarant, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1691. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from October 16th of 2025. Since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I talked to one place, but I've really been trying to get a hold of Legal Star and the Pro Bono Association, but haven't really got much friction from it.
So, I can tell you they typically do not handle criminal cases. You were given a court-appointed lawyer while you were in custody. You still have that lawyer, but once you've made bond, I expect you to at least try to hire someone. So I'm going to reset your case about 30 days, give you some time to see if you can get someone hired. If you do get someone hired, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 attorneys. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Delvin Jones. Good morning, sir. You're Delvin Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Jones, were you able to get someone hired?
No, ma'am.
Who'd you talk to?
Talked about 20 people, but I wrote down the Jervis Kelly Law Firm, Pecker, Trey Attorney, and Willard Law Firm, with plenty more.
Okay. So where are you on being able to get someone hired?
I'm working for Craigslist, like different gigs and trying to save up some money, so I'm just been trying to really slow.
You're working for Craigslist doing what?
Like different gigs, like, painting and stuff like that.
Okay. Have you tried to go get a job somewhere else, like a full-time job?
And a lot of stuff, they kind of look on your background and stuff like that. Just like Domino's delivery driver, they was gonna hire me, but they looked at my work and stuff like that.
Right. What's the status of that theft case over in Llano?
It's really about they wanna they say something about deferred probation. What it's gonna be pretty
When's
much
your next court date over there?
the 29th, I believe. They will say something about it's not gonna be anything on my record dealing with the case from what it was over there.
Okay. So you have an attorney over there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning, Mr. Jones, to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that everything in it is true. If you'll step in front of the clerk down there, she'll give you that paperwork and give you your instructions.
Yes, ma'am.
Darius Sparks.
Did you catch what just happened? This wasn't just another routine court reminder. Judge West made it crystal clear that being out on bond comes with responsibilities. If defendants don't actively look for an attorney, apply for jobs, or follow the court's instructions, their bond could be raised, and that could mean an immediate trip back to jail. It's a powerful reminder that in criminal court, every deadline and every decision can have serious consequences. What do you think, is the judge being fair by demanding proof of effort, or is this too strict? Let us know in the comments.
Good morning. You're Darius Sparks. And Mr. Sparks, did you get someone hired?
No, it didn't go how I planned it to go.
Say it again.
It didn't go how I planned it. When the last court date, we started discussing about the 750 when I called back.
So here's the thing. It's been 30 days, and I've probably seen hundreds of people. So remind me of what you were going to do.
We discussed the lawyer, the law firm, Dunham and Jones,
Uh-huh.
and I told them that they wanted $750.
Right.
I talked to them again. It was $2,000. So that could be.
Did you talk to some other lawyers then?
I talked to them, but I don't remember the name. They wanted me to pay to talk to them. But I couldn't pay to talk to them at the moment. I ain't have to pay them.
Right. Are you working?
Yeah, I'm working, but
Where are you working?
I'm working at FedEx.
So-
It's part-time, but
All right. So I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning, Mr. Sparks, to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer.
Yes.
You need to fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true.
yes, ma'am.
Step in front of the clerk down there. She'll give you that paperwork. Good morning, ma'am. You're Laura Adams?
Yes.
And this is 25 DCCR 0870. Ms. Adams is charged with injury to a child, elderly, or a disabled individual. And it sounds like you need a little time to visit with Ms. Malfino and get this worked out. So I'm going to reset your case, Ms. Adams. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Walker. He'll let you know when you need to be back. And you guys can visit about your case before then, okay? You're free to go. Good morning. Are you Aaron Shetley? And this is 24 DCCR 0776. Mr. Shetley's charged with assault, family violence by impeding breath or circulation. And what is the announcement?
Gonna get this small female on that one too. I know it's
Okay.
a little bit older, Judge, but it's the
It is.
same deal where they have been in contact, and I know that this case was originally set a week ago, they got moved a week.
Right.
And so it's another one where they're gonna have a conversation about how to work this out.
So I'll set this one. On this one, just due to the age, this will be the last reset. Make sure you stay in touch with your attorney. He's going to visit with the district attorney, and you need to get an announcement at that next court date.
Okay.
All right, thanks. You're free to go, sir. See, is there Brent Wasserstein? Mr. Wasserstein? Good morning, sir. Yes, you're here on Guadalupe Reyes. Guadalupe Reyes? How are you, sir?
Good, Judge. Nice to be here.
Good morning, sir. You're Guadalupe Reyes, and this is 25 DCCR 1422. Mr. Reyes is charged with aggravated robbery, and what is the announcement?
Judge, Mr. Washington needs to get on, just first time getting on
Okay.
our discovery portal, so
All
I'm
right.
gonna get him instructions on how to do that and get him.
Sure.
There's a lot of discovery in this case, and so I'm gonna get him on down the road to
Perfect.
make sure he has access.
All right, so what I'll do is just reset the case about 30 days. That'll give you some time to get all that information downloaded and go over it with your client, and we'll see where we are at the next court date.
That's great.
Stay in touch with your attorney. He'll let you know when you need to be back. You're free to go. Yes, sir. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Are you Christian Ainsworth? And Mr. Rojas, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Here we are.
Mr. Ainsworth, in cause number 25, DCCR 0275, you're charged with a third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from February 19th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Do you also, and it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 4-year deferred adjudicated probation. There would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the. All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop